This is where the Dodge Durango was parked at. It was two people that sat there and they lured Sugar in.
Now, without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, an up-and-coming Sacramento female rapper that goes by the name Suga Diorr had been reported missing after she is nowhere to be found after 3 days. Due to inactivity and her phone not being used and tracing back to a location that's unfamiliar to her usual routine, friends and family have considered her missing, and now a manhunt for the woman is now being conducted. On top of all that, Diorr was last seen leaving the lounge with an unidentified man from a lounge called Hyde Park Lounge, located in San Jose, California. It's being speculated that the same man offered her money to leave, and that's who was the driver of the same vehicle Diorr got into after she was last spotted on CCTV security footage outside of the establishment moments before entering the vehicle herself. Diorr dated a man by the name of Payday, who is also a rapper who rapped alongside her in a few songs posted to both of their socials, and he's also encouraging anybody who knows anything to either get in contact with him or the San Jose Police Department. Many others on social media, including friends and family and fans, are all hoping for Suga Diorr to make a safe return and are doing their duty to spread the word, and so are we. This video hopefully also should serve as a reminder to young and older women out there to be very careful of their surroundings, especially if you're partying alone. Most women that go out usually travel in packs, and if it's not a crowd, it's usually at least one other friend. I don't know why Diorr didn't have another person to accompany her, but that's even more of a reason to be careful, especially due to your safety. Women are often targeted in many ways when men realize that they are by themselves, whether it's trying to abduct them, Uber drivers trying to kidnap them when realizing that a woman is slightly intoxicated, or even men putting things in women's drink, hoping to drug women and have their way with them at the end of the night. These are all precautions that women must take when considering going out alone, because even though they should be able to go out and have a great time, whether they're alone or not, the reality of the fact is that there's evil people in the world that prey on the impaired. Today we're going to speak on the missing case of Suga Diorr, and hopefully this spreads awareness to bringing her home if anyone recognize her or have any information. So y'all hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm, and if you're not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it. On November 12, 2024, 22-year-old Janessa Jones, aka Suga Diorr, was out at a lounge in San Jose, California, known as the Hyde Park Lounge. CCTV footage showed Diorr in the lounge as she spoke with a bartender briefly. Around 10:45 p.m., CCTV footage will also capture Diorr speaking to two other men by the bar, one of them wearing a red hoodie and the other wearing a black t-shirt. It was around that time, witnesses believe that the guy that was seen wearing a red hoodie in the CCTV footage would offer Diorr $500 to go party with him elsewhere. Around midnight, surveillance footage will also capture Diorr leaving the lounge and entering a white Dodge Durango, where it's believed that the driver of that vehicle was the man in the red hoodie. This will make him the last person to see Diorr before a disappearance.
This is Hyde Bar in San Jose. This is where the Dodge Durango was parked at. It was two people that sat there and they lured Sugar in.
It ain't no outside video, so it don't show what kind of car he pulled up in?
No.
Of course, screenshot the guy face and all that deal together.
It ain't.
Oh, that's tough?
No, see, there she go right there, about to get in the car. See them two girls sitting there? Who was them two girls? They probably was like complimenting her.
Yeah, she get in.
Yeah.
Her boyfriend, who goes by the name Payday, who is also a rapper, says that Diorr alerted him that she was leaving the lounge, but the address that she gave him turned out to be a fake one that was never visited, as they would later find out. Friends and family began being concerned about Diorr after they wouldn't hear from her in 3 whole days. Within those 3 days, her phone was active and enabled family to track her down, but when they would find the phone, it was in Salinas, California, 60 miles away from her last known location, which was the Hyde Park Lounge. Now, the phone was abandoned in the shopping center's parking lot before going offline. This immediately raised eyebrows, as no one will leave their phone in a parking lot, and given the circumstance of Diorr being missing, it could only lead to her probably being taken against her will and her phone being disposed so she couldn't be tracked down. Although it's still hoped that Diorr could possibly still be alive, her boyfriend believes that Diorr may have been a victim of human trafficking. In California, it's said that in 2022 alone, 1,656 suspects were prosecuted for human trafficking, and many believe it's due to the lack of border security, as many illegal immigrants were able to come in under the Biden administration due to the lenient laws. In 2023 alone, the NHT identified 100,891 cases with approximately almost 200,000 victims. So it's more common than we actually think, and unfortunately, not all victims are able to make it back home after being involved. Now, when it comes to Diorr, it's said that the San Jose Police Department still haven't issued an official missing persons alert or provided further information, which means that the community may have to take matters into their own hands. Missing posters have went up of her in hopes to bring her back home, and they say she was last seen wearing a black long sleeve top, white pants, and carrying a black purse. She has a tattoo on both of her thighs and left shoulder. Family members would take to social media as well, posting in efforts to bring awareness to the case, as her sister would take to her Instagram to say, quote, "I just want my sister to be okay. Please contact authorities with any information. I can't sleep knowing she's missing out there. As a woman, this is my worst nightmare come to life. Anything could happen to her. I won't stop until she is found. Hashtag where is Janessa." Now, the man who she's dating by the name of Payday will also post in efforts to find something out, as he will post a picture of the two and caption it saying, quote, "I'ma look for you until you home. Ain't no limits, I'm not willing to go. Forever connected, even when we not together." Now, I've also read somewhere that the lounge isn't trying to provide more CCTV footage, and that's possibly interfering with the investigation, which could possibly lead to more information on who the suspect actually is, and they could locate him wherever he may be. I do find it pretty sketchy that they aren't trying to do whatever they can, if that is in fact true. That would be another rabbit hole to go down. Now, a $10,000 reward has been put out for anyone that has information that could possibly lead to bringing her back home safely, and you could contact Payday, who is the man she's dating, via social media, or call the San Jose Police Department. Now, once again, this is a very unfortunate situation, and a night out of Diorr trying to enjoy herself led to her possibly being taken against her will. For the women that see this, let this also serve as a lesson to you, and be very, very aware of your surroundings and cautious whenever you decide to go out at night, especially by yourself. In which I wouldn't encourage it, because it's a lot going on these days, and as y'all seen, the human trafficking numbers are skyrocketing as the days go on. Now, that's pretty much it, man. I hope that she has a safe return coming home. To be honest with you, she does have all the qualities of someone that has been a victim due to human trafficking, but let's keep a positive mindset. Let's hope that she does make it back home safe and sound. Y'all jump in the comments and let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'ma keep on dropping. And I'm out.